What's going on? This is week 11 of my eBay full-time experience. Going super well. Last week, if you watched the video, I made my goal of $20,000 sales over 90 days. That is gross, not net. But since I made that, I've even climbed on that. So I said new goal maybe for next quarter of $25,000 worth of sales. Keep on setting those little goals for yourself so you can make those. But you got to spend money to make money. That's why I said gross, not net. So I spent like probably over $1,000 last week buying some stuff. I've got a box here. I'm just going to concentrate on this in this video. I spent $253 on it. I'm going to show you what's in it. My niche is photography stuff. So let's just go through this box. Hold on. Sorry. I started to unwrap it, and I was like, well, let's do a little video on this little lot here. Get this thing strapped on right. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, so this box took a gamble on it. You got to pay up sometimes to make that profit. $253 shipped was this. It was an auction lot I got offline. So we're going to go through it. I started unwrapping. I was like, well, hey, this would be cool for this video because I hadn't done my weekly yet. So this was I opened like 2 or 3 things. This is first one. This is a mirrored lens. You see there. A lot of times these have fungus in them, but this one was clean. It had a UV filter on it. I pulled it off and threw it aside. And this is for a Canon, the FD mount, which the popular. I just bought a AE1 program, which those sell really well. If you ever find one of those, make sure to pick it up. So this one will sell for like 50, 60 bucks. So we'll count down and see if we get all our money back. So I was at 253. So we'll call this, we're at 200 now, just to get our money back. T70, these are pretty popular. This one works on those batteries, which are corroded. So we'll see if this works. Probably not. The thing is, when you're doing these old cameras, check out this I got down here. Oh, good God. This is the amount of batteries I have to recycle your batteries. So any of those corroded batteries I throw in there. So I'll clean off those contacts and see if I can get that to work. And honestly, I hadn't sold one of these in a while. I don't think it will work. So if it doesn't work, it's probably $20 broken. If it does work, I think it's around 50, 60 bucks. The T50s are not worth anything, so I wouldn't mess with those. But that's that, so that's kind of gamble. We'll just call it 20 bucks just in case it doesn't work. All right, so we got 180 to go. Where we're going to get on this one. All right, this is a Nikon, like a kit lens, 1855. This one's a solid 40 bucks, so that puts us at 140. We're going to make our money back on this? It looked like it worked and everything. Another kit lens for Canon. This is 1855. This is their kit lens. It's worth $30, $40. So now we're at $100 just to make our money back on there. Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? All right. Got another FD lens. Got a filter on the front. Let me hold it up to the light and see if it's clear. Yeah, it looks clear. But there's the UV filter is cracked on there. So we could try to pull that off. Where's that little... All right, I had one. Oh, let me show you. I might have showed it last week, but these UV filters do not do the job. I usually use a vacuum cleaner belt to pull this off there. So it doesn't look dented, it just looks like the front. So it might be, it's just stubborn because it's been on there for years. This isn't worth much at all. What is this? A Craig 2018 to, or 80 to 20, 80 to 200 f3.9. This is worth like $25, $30 at most. All right, so we were at I should be able to get that filter off there. We were at what, 100? So now we're down to 70. I'm gonna mess up my math in here, aren't I? This is worth $1. There's just an old Vivitar flash that was not a good one. This one, you know, I've been selling flashes lately. That one I knew just by looking at that square. It's not really worth anything. This one, let's see what kind of module it has on there. It has a Canon module. So sell this with a film camera, basically an AF film camera of the EOS series, or autofocus series. This won't be like a long sale, but I could probably get 18 bucks off that. So we'll call that 20. What was it, 70? I was at 70, right? Was that 70? Okay, so we're at 50 now. I'll do this camera. What is this? STR 101. And what we got on here? We got a 55 f1.7, and a lot of times these are broken. Let's see if the shutter, get that mirror to flip up. Yeah, it's working. Now when you're testing out these, you always want to go, please don't do this, but I mean the camera don't do this. So test it at 1,000th of a second, and then I've had a couple ones lately, and then I just make sure to test it at those really low shutter speeds, and then the mirror like just stops working. Nope, it's working. So this one's actually pretty good. It's got a ding in the top. Let me look through the viewfinder. It's pretty clean. I got some batteries for this, so I'll put a fresh battery in it, and it's around $40. What we're at? Well, remind me, where were we? I think we're at 50. Were we at 50? All right, so we're at $10. So this lens is worth about $35. So if it's working, the aperture's working, so you can see there. All right, so everything else is a profit. We'll just call it that. We've got an old, look at that, look how dusty that is. We've got an old Honeywell M42 mount Pentax camera with a 200mm f3.5, I'm guessing. Yeah, we use this by Vivitar. With all that dust on the front, aperture is working, and it does look clear even with that dust. Let me clear it off a little bit. Yeah, it's clear. There's no fungus or haze in there. So this lens is about $35. This camera, if working, all right, that's the slow shutter speed, fast shutter speed. Let's go to slow shutter speed. Working. I'll just need to test the meter inside. It's got a small ding on top, but this is probably $35–40. This is the SP1000 version. I had another one that was broken earlier. Oh, and this 100 series is funny because I had a broken one the other day, and so I just it's 100 series. This is a 200 series. I had a manual, so I just kept it aside and sold the other one is for parts. We've got something for time lapse here. Looks like that's for Canon, probably. Looking at that, it looks like kind of messed up. I'll just throw that in for parts. This is cool because this is one that I opened up right away. The OM1. Olympus just announced the OM1, which costs their new flagship, which costs $2,200, and people were complaining about the K3 Mark III. So the Olympus 4/3 camera actually costs more than what the Pentax did. But anyway, so this is going to actually come up in a lot of searches because people are going to be typing in OM1 because they're interested in that camera. So this will come up, and I actually looked up at recent sales of this. Just the body alone sells for $100. So, and then this lens right here, OM mount, would sell for about $30 probably. So I need to test this out and make sure it works good. I think this is one. Yeah, it's quick and stuff. So I'll check that out more seriously, since it is a higher dollar camera and it comes with that and a cool strap. We're still going. It's the endless bottomless pit of cameras. This is cool looking. I don't know what it sells for, but these point and shoots are going for a lot. This looks like Weathermatic. So yeah, that's not the twin, is it? Is it twin? That's I think that's for a different. This thing is for a different camera. No, it says dual. So I don't know. Anyway, so this one, I don't know. It could go for $40. It could go for $100. I need to do some comps on it and really look into that one. See what that's going for. We've got a whole bag here. So they just had a whole lot, and they just do this Canon cap on a Pentax Ricoh mount. These KSs are actually pretty popular, even though they're Sears brand. And they're actually really good cameras, believe it or not. But testing this out and working, I'll sell the lens for like $20, $25. I'll sell the camera for around $20 if it's working. I'm just going to speed through these. Some filters, I add these to my lot of filters. And when I get like probably around 30 of them, I just put them at auction at 1 cent and free shipping. And they typically go for anywhere from 25 all the way up to 50. I had a luck one time where they went all the way up to 150 and the guy paid, and I didn't have a return at all. So I like to do those lots. I don't have any money into them because I'll have a ton of these. I need to put these all on adapters. This Sears, and this is actually a decent lens, 80 to 200 f4. Same thing. It works on that Ricoh or camera, that KS. A worthless flash, and it looks like it's corroded anyway. Teleconverter, $10 on that is M42. And what else is that? Trash. Last thing, we'll call it today, and I'll try to get all this crap listed. An old nasty camera bag. I'll just have to wash my hands after all this stuff. That's worthless. What we got here? Oh, I guess that's why I bid so high on this. So yeah, this will sell for like $150 right here. I just got another one. I listed it for $159. So I'll have to test it out and everything. I've got batteries for these. This is well, this one's beat up. I might put it at like 140. If it's working and everything. But yeah, this is the most popular, or one that, yeah, I think it is the most popular film camera for the Canon series. It's kind of like the K1000 for Pentax. Oh, we got some film too. I don't know if I sold my film, so here's one roll. See if there's any more. I think it's a flash. It's like some sort of extension tube. Make sure if you get one of these lots like this, search through all the bags or all the pockets. I found a roll of dimes one time. I was like, what? And then, this is a not very valuable lens, probably $20 at most. Yeah. And you can find, I found like these cool tickets to like stuff for during the 60s and stuff. It's always fun to go through some of this paperwork and you can see what they actually paid for it. Let's see if they've got a date or anything on this. I'll probably sneeze after this. What else is in here? A pen and pencil from 1972. A tabletop tripod. I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching. Just a quick go through of what I do every day when I get these lots. I get lots like all the time. So you got to spend money to make money, just like I said. So thanks for watching. I'll stay tuned next week and I'll go over some more stuff like this. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And thanks for watching as always. Thanks.